because my husband's friends are here watching football. Hi, I know no one's here right now. You're probably going to watch this on the replay. It's Sunday at 3:24 and I decided to put on some makeup. I was going to make a video, but I thought, you know what? It'd be so much easier if I just go live, because then I don't have to worry about uploading and all that. It'll be there. It's just um what probably crackers. What I don't know what I'm trying to say, but let me just share this. Um, Sunday, because I know a lot of people are gonna go, "Is Lisa live? Why is Lisa live? Lisa's not supposed to be live. Oh my goodness, do you hear them?" If it gets really brutal, then I will end my live because my husband's friends are here and they're all like, yak, yak, yak. So, hi, Cosmic, how are you? Okay, if you can hear them in the background, let me know. My husband's friends are here and I'm afraid it's going to get really loud. Hi, Carol. It was just a quick little pop-up. I was going to make a video just doing a get ready with me, and I thought, you know what? I know a lot of people were busy last night with Halloween. Plus, I had such a bad headache last night. I don't know, about 4 minutes late coming on my live last night because I was literally throwing up in the bathroom like 2 minutes to 8. So I only stayed on for about an hour and then I got off. Oh my goodness, oh my God, can you hear them? Maggie's doing her makeup. She is doing, what is that look called?
Panther flag, pride flag.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. Can you hear them? Can you hear my husband's friends in the background?
I can hear them.
You just finished vacuuming? You know what's funny? I did that a few hours ago. Well, vacuumed my living room and my dining room. I'm trying to speak over them because one of my husband's friends can get really, really loud watching football. Drives me insane. And I'm trying to talk over them, so I don't know how long I'm going to be live because I don't want, the curse words to be heard on my channel because they're for sure going to be cursing. All right. What foundation? Just ignore them. I'm trying to. I'm hoping you guys don't hear them. I can hear him. He is so freaking loud. What foundation am I going to wear, guys? I'm going to try the L'Oreal, and I'm going to use the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better. Do I go with my Guerlain? Shiseido. Do I use that? Do I use ColourPop? Which one? Which one should I put on? My L'Oreal Infallible. Somebody tell me, which foundation am I putting on my face today? The It Cosmetics. Okay, we're going in with It Cosmetics. So this is not the It Cosmetics CC cream one that we all know. Hi, Hannon. This is the Your Skin But Better foundation and skincare one. I love this one. So, but seriously, if it gets too loud and you guys can hear them like screaming and swearing and stuff, let me know, okay? Because I don't want that on my channel. It's football Sunday, and I can't exactly go out and tell them to be quiet because it's my husband's day for football Sunday, and I'm not supposed to be live right now. So I just kind of stuck in my bedroom and thought, I'm going to put on some makeup. I was debating whether I'd upload a video or not, but I wondered if anyone would be around, so I thought, okay, I'll come live. So what are you guys doing today? What's your plans? What are you doing? What are you having for dinner? You got an email from It Cosmetics the other day asking for information about the subscription box. You got the expired CC cream, and they also asked for your mailing address. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So I'm assuming they're probably going to send you a replacement. That's great, Cosmic. Cosmic, I think you're on our Facebook page. If you are, and they do send you a replacement for the foundation, can you let people know on our Facebook page to do the same? The ones who got, the expired foundation and stuff? You don't know if you want to start the sub box? Which sub box? Hi, Lorinda. I know, I'm surprised everyone go by going live today. You're not doing nothing much, just your girl's hair. I'm going to do Madison's hair tonight in braids. I did my hair Friday night all in braids and literally looked like Cousin It when it came out, but she loved it. So I'm going to do her hair in braids. Yes, Cosmic, let us know what happens with that. I'm assuming if they're asking for your address, then they're for sure going to send you a new product, right? That's the only thing that makes sense. Okay, I have to go into live chat. Hi, Jen. How are you? I'm feeling much better, Lorinda. Thank you very much. You know what's funny? Around 11 o'clock last night, it started to go away. And I really thought that it was going to be, one of those headaches that in order, I would have to go to sleep for it to go away, right? But around 11 o'clock last night, it started to go away. So then I was able to finish editing the Shoppers Drug Mart video, and I got that up for everybody this morning. So I think throwing up helped it go away. I'm scrolling, everybody. Do they have do they have one? No, Carol, they don't have a subscription box. You got a pork roast in the slow cooker right now? That sounds yummy, Cosmic Slice. How are you doing your kid's hair, Hannon? Hi, Leah. How are you? What is everyone at today? I know Hannon is doing her kids' hair. What are you planning on doing with it? Thank you, Hannon. Thank you so much. Yeah, feeling better. Remember, for those of you who just came on, it's football at my house today. If you hear my husband's friends, if it gets too loud, please let me know. Because I don't want the cussing to be heard on my channel. And there's going to be some cussing. And one of my husband's friends are very loud. Lorinda, you're thinking about shaving your head. I think you would look great with a shaved head. I do. I think you would look great. You're only getting the Tribe now. Looking forward to a new one. Oh, thank you, Carol. Tribe has got... Billy went live. I'm putting on way too much foundation here. Billy went live on Instagram, the owner of Tribe, talking about what they have coming up. And they got some awesome things coming up in their box for 2021. Sol de Janeiro is going to be in the box, which we've seen in BoxyCharm. I think Makeup Forever is going to be in the box. Ofra is going to be in Tribe box, and they're going to start doing themed boxes. They got a lot of ideas. Check it out, Tribe on Instagram, and see her live from yesterday, I believe it was. But it's really exciting. I'm really looking forward to what they're coming out with in 2021. Okay, I'm reading. The Baker. Hi, The Baker. You ordered from Naughty Knickers, and you were charged, but you never got a box. When did you order, and where are you? Just FYI, I don't work for Naughty Knickers. I just pay for the subscription. Braid for one and blow dry for the second. Well, can you come and do my hair, Hannon? Cosmic Slice, you caved and signed back up with Ipsy at least until the end of the year, mostly for stocking stuffers. So did I. I figured, okay, they're giving out a new eyeshadow palette if you resubscribe. And then I found out it's the freaking Deuce eyeshadow palette. So I did the same because I don't have anything to unbox on my channel, and that's pretty much what my channel is about, right? So because I canceled Glossy Box, the only monthly subscription boxes I was getting was BoxyCharm and Look Fantastic, So I'm like, well, I gotta get something, and I know there's other boxes out there, but I don't trust a lot of those companies because I know they don't work directly with the brands, whereas Ipsy, BoxyCharm, and Tribe works directly with the brands, you know what I mean? So I don't have to worry about, okay, is this coming from the freaking garbage, or was it stolen, or was it thrown out by the company? Okay, you'll be one of the first ones to see. Okay, thanks, Lorinda. I think you'll look great. I really do. For months, and then they stopped communication with you and ghosted you. Oh, wow. That's awful, The Baker. Jen Button, pink hair, hairdresser tip. Make sure you get all the yellow out first so you don't get peach orange. Okay. I'm scrolling down. You can do my hair, Carol. Hannon, you hate doing hair. Jen was a hairdresser for 30 years. Yep. Yeah, I think, Lorinda, you're going to rock it. I mean, if that's what, if you know, if you're thinking about it, do it. It's hair, right? It always grows back, you know? Okay, I'm looking for a lip liner. You know, I have so many in there, but I'm sticking with my Milani. So for those of you who do get Ipsy, remember, if you're in Toronto, have your alarm set for 7:30 tomorrow morning, because that's when the Ipsy add-ons come out. I know it says on their website like 9 o'clock or something like that, but that's not right. It's 7:30. Usually it's between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. Okay, lip liner's done. I'm trying to talk over my husband's friends so you don't hear them. What do I want? I want my Milani lipstick, but here it is. I got it. Hi, Brittany. How are you? Thank you, love. Yes, I'm feeling much better. Everyone should watch Brad Mondo's channel before doing anything to their own hair. Some of the best tips. I've seen a couple of his videos, actually, on Facebook. He's quite funny. Oh, what was I going to say? Guys, I've seen a variation for BoxyCharm. I just posted it on our page. And I originally had picked the Milk Mascara for BoxyCharm for November. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, okay, well, my niece really loves that brow gel, and it's going to be full size, right? So I thought, okay, I'll get it for my niece and have it for a Christmas gift. And then I seen this variation box, and Natasha Denona's not even in the variation box with the Benefit brow gel. So I'm like, well, flip. So I don't know. I think the chances of a lot of us getting the Natasha Denona palette are slim to none, because there's only 1 million and they have like 4 million subscribers. So I'm going to be like so mad if I don't get that freaking palette. But I don't want to go buy it either, because people are going to sell it, you know, and they're going to ask like 60 bucks or more for it, right? Because it's only through BoxyCharm, you know, so I definitely won't be buying it off anybody if it's a crazy price like that. Oh, Carol, you have some news? Okay. Cosmic, you cut your hair during the pandemic using his video, and it turned out good? Oh, good for you. Hi, Dana. How are you? And he says, I'm beautiful. I missed something. He even knows when it's appropriate to lift with color. Love him. And he says, I'm beautiful. Awesome, Jen. He does tell you the shades of lift too, so don't panic. Okay. Hi, Suwana. You guys are still talking with the Brad guy about the hair. Hi, Suwana. How are you? For those of you who got the Dose of Colors concealer in your quit smoking after 30 years. Oh, good for you. Good for you, love. How long has it been? Like, when did you quit? 30 years ago, or you quit today? You're celebrating your son's 4th birthday. Yesterday you stayed in? Yeah, we stayed in too. Well, I don't know. We were debating, like, Ian was at work, and I think if Ian were home, we might have driven around the street to see if, you know, anybody was outside. But we totally forgot about it, honestly, you know, and I think the kids totally forgot about it because we had it in our mind anyways that it was canceled and nobody was doing anything. And then I read that a lot, you know, some people stayed home and some people went out with their kids. And, you know, I'm not passing judgment on anybody. You do whatever you feel is right. You know what I mean? But I think if Ian were home, we might have drove around the street to see what was going on. But we didn't. We stayed home, and I don't think the kids really, now that it's over, that they really missed it. So, early summer when you got really sick in the hospital, that's why you haven't been around. Okay, Carol, well, good for you, love. Good for you guys. What are you all having for dinner today? Ian's barbecuing chicken, so they're going to have barbecue chicken sandwiches and onion rings. Which apparently I was supposed to be out there cooking the onion rings, but, you know, I'm here, right? You know. All I got to do is put it in the fryer. It's not hard. So I'm here, putting on some makeup. You quit when you had your boys, but then you started again. That's awesome. Good for you, Carol. You had pork loin with fries and gravy. Yummy. Oh, that's yummy. I we're having a very basic football Sunday. Usually there's just like a whole big spread. And I think it was because he wasn't expecting all of them to show up, and all of them showed up. There's like 4 out there. Um, so we're still within the bubble. I think you're allowed to have 5, right? Is it 5? You're allowed to have 5 in the bubble. And 2 of them don't go outside their house. So they literally come here or they're home. Um, but I think that's how many you're allowed to have now, right? Is it 5 people? I don't even know. I don't pay attention because we never have anyone here and we don't go anywhere. If we do go anywhere, we go to Ian's friend's house, and he's the one who doesn't go anywhere. Like, he stays home all the time because he's not that well. So, okay, you can hear them. Can you guys hear them in the background? Oh, my Lord. Cosmic Slice, you're going to have slow pork roast, potatoes, and green beans. Oh, my God, that all sounds yummy. Joanna said no idea for food yet. It's still 1:30 in Calgary. Oh my goodness, I'm getting hungry now thinking about that. All you got to do is mention gravy and I'm sold. I don't know how people can have, the only french fries I can have without gravy is the McDonald's french fries. Other than that, I got to have gravy with my fries, gravy with my potatoes. Ugh, I love gravy. I'm a big gravy lover. Steelers versus Baltimore. Go Steelers. Yeah, they're out there. Can you hear them? They're out there watching football. Being as loud as ever. All right. What else do I have left to do? Oh. Ooh, guys. Did you guys get this from Ipsy? I freaking love it. Gravy with any kind of potatoes. Yep. Love gravy. You know what I've been doing for my beef roast? So, I'll go get the little packet of au jus and I'll put that in with my drippings and make my gravy with all of that and then some flour. It is fantabulous. Oh, crackers, my brush is in the bathroom. Shoot. I have this brush from, oh my God, what is the company called now? It's in the bathroom. And I'm after having 3 of the brushes. Is like this angle brush, like a blush bronzer kind of a brush. And I'm after having 3 and they keep on breaking on me and they're my favorite brush for bronzer. Hi Andrea, how are you? Brittany's having, get the Clubhouse gravy and you put it in your pot roast, dripping for gravy. Yes, gotta be Clubhouse. I like the Clubhouse brown gravy as well. Sometimes I'll put that in with my drippings as well. And there's times when I'll do both packs. I'll put like the au jus sauce in there with my my prime rib roast or beef roast. I'll put the au jus pack from Clubhouse, and I'll also use the brown gravy from Clubhouse. I tried another brand the other day. You know the green pack of the gravies? God, what is that called? I can't remember. Anyway, I tried it the other day. I didn't like that one at all. Did not like it. I like the Clubhouse better. Cosmic, you use your Emerson blender and blend all your roasted garlic and onion right into the gravy. Oh, that sounds delicious. You do the same as me with your beef roast. You put slivers of garlic inside of it. I always put olive oil and Montreal steak spice and salt and pepper on top of my beef roast as well, and then sear it in the pan before I put it in the oven. Now I want a beef roast. Oh my good Lord, we had one last week. Oh no, you have a brutal migraine. Oh, Andrea, I feel you, girl. I was there last night. The peppercorn ones from Clubhouse is great. Okay. I got the peppercorn one in the green pack from that brand. Flip, what's that brand called? And I was afraid to try it because it asked for milk. And I didn't know if I wanted to try it. Did anyone ever use that one? The one from Clubhouse, does that ask for milk? Knorr, yes, that's what it is, Lorinda, the Knorr. I like Clubhouse better. You just use herbs and seasoning with just a little chicken concentrate and soy sauce. That sounds very good. We're making you hungry, Carol. Yes. Hi, Janet. How are you? How you been? I think you must have been working, right? I think I've missed you on the lives. Okay, I think I got enough bronzer on my face. I feel like I look all out of whack or something right at the moment. Maybe it's my eyebrows making me look all out of whack, or my eye. You see that? What the heck is that? Right. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, have you guys seen? Oh, Andrea, you're here. Andrea, I posted a picture on our page about BoxyCharm variation. I don't know if you're going to want to see it or not, but I'm I'm going to be upset when I get that BoxyCharm box and I make that video. I'm going to be like, okay, and we got this, because I really don't think I'm going to get that palette. You've been busy the last couple of lives. I think you had wrote on one that you were busy. You haven't even put on your pure palette yet. Oh wow. Oh, you've seen it, Andrea? Oh, crackers. Right? I'm telling you, they only have 1,000,000 of those Natasha Denona palettes. And I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, I could be, but I'm sure Canadian boxes are done last. Did I hear that right? I'm sure I was told that Canadian boxes were done last. I could be wrong. And if they are, then hell, we're all screwed, you know? And I'm like, great, my last name starts with an S, so maybe the first, it goes by alphabet. I don't know. But I think there's going to be a lot of disappointed people, because if that blush palette, I think it was, is supposed to take place for Natasha Denona, it's just not going to be great at all around. So I think there's going to be a lot of upset people with BoxyCharm. I mean, you know, replacing Natasha Denona with a brand that we've never heard of before, you know what I mean? They should have, I don't know, I think it should have been organized a little bit better. Do you know what I mean? Because if you only have 1,000,000 palettes, obviously not everyone's going to get it. So you better have something to replace that. That's just as, you know, good, right? You're not even thinking you're going to get one of those. Yeah, I think I have, is shady. Yeah, I think I'm telling myself it's not coming. So when it comes, the box comes and it's not there, I'm not going to be so disappointed. But still, I'm going to be disappointed because I love Natasha Denona. So, yeah, it's not going to be fun. And yeah, we're always last. That's what I thought. You finalized your Sephora VIB cart. Good for you, Cosmic. What did you decide you wanted? Something more competitive. Exactly, Brittany. You know what I mean? And in that spoiler that I posted, I don't even know who the brand is. And they're nothing compared to Natasha Denona. You're thinking most of your boxes are going after Christmas anyway. You got so much makeup, you're going to have to make one of the bedrooms a makeup room, right? I'm going to start doing the Shop My Stash thingy, because there's so much that I don't use that I forget I have. And it's a shame, you know, it is. It's really a shame, because there's a lot of good stuff that we've gotten from, you know, our subscription boxes. Especially like my minis, like the mini foundations and concealers I have. You know, I got to start using them or they're not going to be any good, right? I'm not too worried so much about the powder products, like the eyeshadows and the blushes and stuff like that. But the liquids, why won't this go in here? Here we go. The liquids, however, I want to use them up. At least, you know, I've used them and I can throw them in the trash. Okay, we need a highlight. All right, I'm going to put on my IBY. How do you get VIP with Sephora? You got to spend so much money. I think you have to spend, is it $500 you have to spend to become VIP? But for Rouge, you have to spend $1,000 within the calendar year. So I'll be Rouge for next year. I just don't know. I know I'll be Rouge for 2021 because I spent $1,000 within that year, within this year. So I'm good for 2021. You know, I just got all of 2021 to spend $1,000 to get to Rouge for 2022. And I'm kind of hoping that, you know, shoppers picks up their brands, right? Because I would prefer shopping from shoppers if they had our favorite brands. Because Rouge, really, Sephora Rouge is not that great. Really, not that great. Um, Andrea, you're just going to keep Ipsy? Yeah. Your bathroom looks like the makeup counter at the Bay. I totally get that. Cosmic said, unless you add something, you're getting a Fenty Cheeks Out Blush and Cool Berry, and the bronzer and Butter Biscuit, the Benefit Cheek Stars Mini Palette, and a Marc Jacobs Eyeliner Mini Duo. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it's $350 for the VIB and $1,000 for Rouge. You spend so much with your boxes in US dollars, you may as well just buy the Natasha Denona palette and hope you like it. Right? Although you can't. That's a thing. That Natasha Denona palette is coming in BoxyCharm. You can't buy it anywhere. It's only exclusive for BoxyCharm. And the thing is, the people who do get it, some people are going to sell it for a lot of freaking money, which is going to bother me. You know, but then again, if you can make money off of it, go for it. I wonder how much they're going to say the price is, because I don't think it's like the mini. I think it's like that 5-pan that's usually around $65 Canadian. So I don't think it's a Natasha Denona mini that's $33. I think it's a $65 one. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Does anyone know about the pan size? For now, right? Yeah, like who knows? Yep. Yeah, that's true. I seen the other day there's a new sub box coming out too in the States. It's like $35 USD. So I'm like, well, that's $50 Canadian. And then how much is shipping? I think Just Ann had discussed it on her channel. I didn't go in and look. I think it's coming out new this month. But once I seen the price and I'm like, oh, it's another sub box. What are they going to have? Some of these, a lot of the made in China companies kind of thing. So I'll wait and see and what the box looks like when people start getting it. But that's a lot of money Canadian, right? Like that pink one we got last year. Or Natasha's. Yeah. Okay, ladies. Hubby got home, so you're going to go hang with him. Hi, Mr. William. Have a good day, sweetheart. Blink Wink. Yes, that's what it's called. Something like that. Right, Brittany? You used that one above twice. Which one? The pink one you got last year or Natasha's? The Natasha Denona palette is indeed a full-size 5-pan palette, not the mini. Yeah, I thought that. I thought it was like the 5-pan one. Oh, thanks, Lorinda. Don't forget to like everybody. Hannon said you heard the Shoppers on Dixon and Kipling is getting It Cosmetics products. Oh, really? Oh, that's good. I had seen, if you go into Shoppers Drug Mart and you go to their brands and you want to look at all their brands, they had, like I said, they had Winky Lux there, but the 2 items they had were not in stock. That Lorac stuff, I watched somebody unbox that whole Lorac eyeshadow palette. There was 3 of them and the 2 minis today. And so she just got it. So it's not even out yet, but that looks really, really good. Then I seen Cover FX was there. And I couldn't remember if Shoppers had Cover FX and it all sold out, or if it's coming, because it's under brands, as well as L'Occitane is under the brands at Shoppers Drug Mart. So I'm wondering, are they coming as well to Shoppers? You really want to try the It Foundation? So to Hannon, I'm telling you. So I have the Bye Bye, right? I have the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation. And I also have, what is the other one? The CC Cream. The It Cosmetics CC Cream. And they're really good. Like, I do like them. But this is the one that I reach for all the time. I really like this one. It's the Your Skin But Better Plus skincare. I'm looking up by the light to see how much I've used out of it. But this is one of the everyday ones that I reach for a lot. I really like that one. I don't often reach for my It Cosmetics CC Cream ones. Or the Bye Bye Foundation. I just forget about them. You're really not sure about your color, so you don't want to order from it. It's a bummer. It took me literally 3 years to figure out my skin shade. Like 3 years. That's how long it took me to understand it. Did I see Jen Loves today? Oh, yes, I did. I tuned in, and you know what's funny? Because Ian knows I always watch her on Sunday mornings. She's a sweetheart. She's an absolute darling. Every now and then we'll have a chat on Twitter in the PMs. If I have a question or if she's got a question about something, we'll have a chat. She's an absolute sweetheart. And Ian usually knows on Sunday mornings that I get up and I watch her. And so when he came home from work this morning, oh, I got up at 6 o'clock because winter was on my head, and I'm in the kitchen making a tea. And when he comes home from work in the mornings, he'll go make me a tea, right? So he scared me when he came in this morning because I didn't expect him at 6:15. I expect him more at like 6:45. But I forgot that he was driving the Chiefs, so he was able to go home early this morning. Um, and then we went back to sleep. And I woke up at 10:30, and he's like, "Oh, you're missing Jen. She's live. Didn't she go live at 10 o'clock?" So I didn't get to join until 10:30, so I missed the first half. But she's a darling. You want the one your skin but better. The skin, this is the one you want, Carol. Your skin but better plus skincare. So this is your skin but better foundation plus skincare. I love that one. That's really, really good. And I don't think a lot of people talk about that enough, right? I think if you have dry skin, it's really good. I don't know how it's going to work if you have oily skin, though. You have the Shoppers Revlon one. I do have a Revlon. I just don't know. I like L'Oreal in regards to pharmacy foundations. L'Oreal is, I think I've loved everything I've tried from them. That L'Oreal Age Rewind Serum, oh, I love that foundation. I think I'd probably wear that maybe 3 times a week, the Age Rewind one. You can go on the website, yes, foundation.com, and you find your shade there. Yeah, sometimes I have used that. Sometimes it was exactly true to my skin tone. Sometimes it was a little bit off. But what I end up doing, and this is how I started trying to figure out my skin tone and my shade for foundation, I started buying it. I would buy the cheaper foundations, like I would go to Walmart and I would get Wet n Wild foundation, or I would get the e.l.f. foundation. And that's how I figured out my skin tone and my shade, by doing it that route, so I wasn't spending a lot of money. And if you bring it home and you keep your receipt, if it was the wrong shade, I always brought it back the next day and said, okay, it's the wrong shade, and I would try something different, right? Until I figured it out. And then usually, if you can figure out, like I'm like a light medium in the winter, and in the summer, I'm more of a medium, but I know I'm cool toned, so if you can figure that out, it gets a little bit easier. Okay, I'm scrolling down, everybody. It never turns out. Yeah, sometimes it's right, sometimes it's not. But that's where I would start. Like, first figure out your skin tone. So I'm a cool tone. My veins are blue. I'm a cool tone. And I think if your veins are, what's the other color? If your veins are like another color, you're a warm tone. I can also pass with doing neutral as well. There is another new beauty box, sounds like the first one will be out for winter this year, just for the USA, called Goldie Box. They are hoping to expand to Canada in a year. Okay. I never heard of that one, Leah. Yeah, you like the L'Oreal one? Cosmic said, I don't believe anyone's Canadian expansion claims anymore. Right, Cosmic? 3 Tears, Leah said, and it's by Jessica of Everything Proof Beauty. Okay. I think Suana said she thinks It Cosmetics expanded their shades a lot more in the past year. Yes, I think they did. The sample cards from Sephora are helpful. That's true too. And you can always go on like Kiss and Makeup and ask them if anyone's got any foundation samples, like from Sephora, and buy them for like, I don't know, $1 each or $2 each to figure out your shade that way. For sure, Cosmic Slice, I'm reading, hold on. Leah said for sure, especially for companies starting out, takes a while to get the hang of it. Then the extra layer of expanding into new countries, right. So, Carol, if you're green or blue, you're most likely cool toned. So that's, that's almost half the battle won right there. Are you really pale, or do you have like some pink in your face? Because I have pink cheeks. I think that puts me in the kind of like the light to medium kind of range. Um, but if you're really pale, then I would try like a cool toned and either the first or second color. Oh, and you have like pink cheeks like me, red cheeks. Then I would try in between a light and medium color, like for the L'Oreal Age Rewind. And I tried probably 3 shades till I got to my right one. And this is cream beige in the L'Oreal Age Rewind. So cream beige works for me. And I can go with neutrals as well. In the Your Skin But Better, this is the medium cool. So the shade is medium cool 30. That's what you got. Well, if that's what you got and it works for you, then we're the same skin tone. And so the same shades for me might be the same as you. So this one in It Cosmetics is medium cool 30. Yeah, so we pretty much might have the same range, right? MAC counter, yes, you can also go to MAC Cosmetics to their counter. That's right, Suana. And they'll test out your skin tone and figure out the shades for you. That's another way that I figured it out, because he told me the name what matched me. And then I can go on Sephora and do the foundation match by using what MAC shade suited my skin tone. And that helps start that whole process as well. But when I tried to figure it out on my own, oh Lord, it was a lot of money later and a lot of wasted bottles of foundation. And I was like, I have a bottle here of the Maybelline Fit Me in oily. Like literally bought, I bought a bottle of Maybelline Fit Me foundation for oily skin. I wasn't thinking back then. I had no idea what I was doing. Yeah, you find that. Yeah, I would say always go with a cool tone, Carol, and in between the light and the medium. Coolio. Okay, you know what? And all this going on with Tati, I figured I'm going to use her eyeshadow palette today. Just say, hey, Tati, I'm here. Now, I know some people like her, some people don't. And everyone has a right to their own opinion and like whoever they want to like. It's, you're not a bad person and I'm not a bad person and none of us are bad people. We can like and not like whatever, suits us, right? Sephora does testing as well. They give, that's right, Suwana. They give a bit of testers for you to take home. Yes, they used to, Suwana, before COVID. I did that a lot. Not last summer, the summer before with the Guerlain foundation. I went to Sephora every week and got my favorite Guerlain Perrour in the sample so I can use it for about a month because I love that foundation. It was too darn expensive to go buy. So I managed to save my points and got it at Shoppers for free. Woohoo. Oh, I bought, what did you guys get from the Sephora Rouge sale? Anything? I bought mine. My sweet darling husband. I was telling him on Friday that Sephora's got this big sale and I'm Rouge. I'm supposed to get 20% off. And I'm like, and I just got paid and I'm broke, right? Because, everything's coming out of the bank. It's the first of the month. And he's like, well, what do you want? And I said, well, there's this, Tarte has these 3 eyeshadow palettes that I've been wanting forever. So I showed him. So he sent me some money. So I got those Tarte eyeshadow palettes to try. I know some people like them, some people don't, but I got to try it. And I also got the Viseart Peach or Viseart Peach palette. I've always wanted to try one of those. So I finally got it with the 20% off. I made 2 separate orders so I can get some free perfume. Um, but you know, one of the things that bothers me though, when they do have like those sales at Sephora with the 20% off, it's either you get the 20% off or you can get like the freebie. Do you know what I'm saying? That bothers me. Why can't I get the 20% off and choose the freebie other than the samples? What a bugger, right? JS is being sued yet again as well, and people don't, right? People are not making a big deal out of it. I'm telling you right now, it's because she's a woman. I'm telling you, the men get away with everything. Andrea, you're on a no-buy. Yeah. I've been pretty good the last few weeks because I've been poor. That's why. But I've been wanting that palette for a long time, so he got it for me. And I was like, yay, thank you. And you know, I went through the whole thing and I couldn't really decide if there's anything else I wanted. I was going to get that Tatcha Dewy, you know, with the cleanser and the moisturizer. But I don't know. I love that moisturizer, but I don't want to spend another $85 on it. And even if I use 20% off, it's still going to cost me $80 by the time you put in the taxes and everything else, right? What are we doing here? Cosme says, I know I really wanted the sample of the Dior Backstage Foundation, but can't get it. And the discount, right? I used to have a sample of that Dior Backstage, and I can't find it anywhere. I know I had 2, and I had given one away, and I still had the other one, and for the life of me, I can't find it. I still have the primer, right? This is the primer. Yeah, so I still have the little primer, but for the life of me, can't find that sample of foundation that I had. Jen said same. She keep making boxes for people like your ship shopper. So much stuff with Ipsy and Allure. And you just got the Birchbox and Macy's now too. It's a problem. Jen, how was your, how is Birchbox doing? And Macy's, was it a good box this month? I haven't seen the spoilers. I used to love looking at the spoilers for Birchbox and Macy's and Allure, but then it just gets me all sad. Oh my goodness, guys, can you hear them? They're really, really getting loud out there. I don't know if you can hear them. Can you hear them? Oh, I don't want any F-bombs on my channel. You want the Tatcha set too? Yeah. Hi, Mary. How are you? Sephora VIB sale is okay, mostly for skincare. Still, it's very expensive, right? Tatcha with the rice polish is wonderful, but 2 skincare kits can cost you close to $200, right? That's why we need Tatcha to go to Shoppers Drug Mart so we can save our points. You know, even if like it went to Shoppers and I spent 40,000 points on it. Okay, I'd spend $40 on it. You know what I mean? Like, I'd buy the Tatcha Dewy Moisturizer full size for $40, but for $86, that's ridiculous, you know? And I did buy it before, but I'm like, I can't. I get so many moisturizers here. Even if it's a deluxe size, I still have a moisturizer. So it's not like I don't have any moisturizer. I just really like the Tatcha Dewy. They're just background noise. Okay, good. So you just kind of hear some noise, but you don't hear what they're saying. Mary's got the Dior Backstage Foundation. It's really good. Your NYX Drop Primer and Foundation is your dupe for Dior Backstage. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Tatcha Mini size of Tatcha Duo for 300 points. Yes, it was the water cream though. I did use 100 points and got the little 5 ml of the Tatcha Dewy. I got 2 bottles of that and I've used it. I do have a 10 ml size of the Tatcha Dewy moisturizer, but I'm keeping it for when I travel. I went to go take it out today and I'm like, no, don't do it because I want it for if I travel somewhere, right? Or if I'm having a special occasion. So instead, what I used today on my face was the Caudalie moisturizer, the ECU one. Do you remember when when Sephora had if you spent $35, you got that trio, the Caudalie trio, with the eye cream, the serum, and the moisturizer. So that's what I use today. And it's okay, but I don't find that my face really feels as moisturized with it as if I did use a dewy cream. So I ended up putting on the serum from Guerlain, and then I went and put a Caudalie, oh my God, serum on top of that one. Right. Okay, I think I got that blended enough. Carol, you really love the Tatcha for your skin. Oh, I'm happy you guys can't hear them. Jen, you got your first Birchbox. You loved it. Every box came with a jade roller in November. That's true. It seemed like every single subscription box had a jade roller, didn't it? Because I know Look Fantastic had one. Oh, my Lord in heaven, they're getting so loud. Look Fantastic came with one. Glossybox had one. I think Cosbox had one. It's like every box out there had one of those jade rollers. You save all your points as shoppers. Smart girl. I'm so happy you can't. Hi, Jamie. How are you? The water cream isn't as nice as a dewy. You now have 3 minis. Maddie, shut the door. Quickly, 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 quickly. Shut the door. Lord, have mercy. You got 3 minis of the dewy. You got 2 with points and another bundled with a small rice wash. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, I don't like the water cream. I like the dewy. Because my skin is so dry, I don't find that the water cream works as well on my skin. But I think if you have oily skin, a lot of people would like the water cream. I think that's probably a good one for people with oily skin. I don't know what I'm doing here right now. What am I doing here? So I'm playing with the Tatcha or the Tati eyeshadow palette. I'm so nervous because of the noise they're making. I need a smaller brush. I'm going to take this one. This is the Farah blending brush. This is a really, really good brush. And now I'm going to take, I don't know where this one came from. Does anybody know where this brush came from? I actually think this was a part of the Crown brush set that I got from that box. Slay Glam, the only box I ever got from them because I think they're scammers. But I like this brush. This is a really nice brush. I'm going to use the orange, I think. And put it like right here. Maybe we'll do, I don't know, some kind of a wingy kind of a, I don't know what I'm doing with my eyes. We'll figure it out. Hopefully it all comes together in the end. Oh my sweet, shut up. What is up with men? Why do they have to yell at the TV? Seriously. You know, and they get all upset, right? Slay Glam scammers? No. Have I tried Joey from Shoppers? No. You tried a few of their items and they're really good? No, I've never heard of them. Janet never got a jade roller. Carol said she got a jade roller and the rose roller. I mean, I know I got a couple of the rollers in either Look Fantastic. I got one in Glossybox. There was one I got, I think it was in Look Fantastic that I really like. It's got the top roller and then the little eye roller. I really like that one. I keep that one stuck in my fridge. And then I got another one, I believe, from Glossybox that I don't even know if I took it out of the box. I think I still have it. You don't think you would have used one anyhow, right? I know I had got one of those a while back as well in a subscription box, and I never used it. But the one that we did get, I believe it was from Look Fantastic. That one I do like. I've kept that one in my fridge. Now, I mean, I don't use it every day because I can't remember, you know, to use it every day. Football, yes. The football players can't hear them. I know, right? Like, they get there and they argue, okay, about who the better player is. And they bet on stuff and they yell and scream and curse at the TV. And it's not like anyone really cares. You know, it's not like these people are really caring about them. You know what I mean? Like they take it to heart almost, you know? Neither can the hockey players, right? Same thing. It's all the same in my house. Oh my God. Sports is in my house 24/7. Ian's a real jock.
Dinner's ready.
Yeah, thanks, babe. My dinner is ready. Did Daddy tell you to tell me that? Maggie?
Yeah.
Did Daddy tell you to tell me that?
No.
Oh. All right. This is a stunning eyeshadow palette. That's how we roll in sport watching. Yep. I was reading on Twitter that a lot of people are, the people who are contemplating buying Tati's palette have gone and bought it now because they're afraid that it's just going to go away and they're never going to get a chance to. So her sales, I'm telling you, regardless of the drama that's going on right now, she's got her sales are going up because people are afraid that it's going to go away, right? And it's such a nice palette. I want to get the, what was it called? The Blendiful. I want to get that, but I don't want to pay like the shipping and stuff. So I wonder if she'll come out on her website for Tati Beauty around Black Friday and have like a really good sale. Because not much has come out about Tati Beauty. Like she still posts on Twitter about Halo Beauty, but she doesn't post anything under Tati Beauty. So if she comes out with a good sale, like buy 2 Blendifuls or something like that for half price, I want to grab it. But has anyone tried the Blendiful? Her stuff is really nice. You know, I didn't find, the dramas only followed her in the last year since this whole Jeffree Star thing. But I've been watching her on YouTube, I think for 3 years, 4 years. And she never had any drama. For like the 10 years that she was on YouTube, she never had any drama. And she uploaded 5 times a week, Monday to Friday, she uploaded videos. And it was only until, you know, the whole Jeffree Star thing and James Charles thing that there was drama. You know what I mean? Like the last year and a half. I think it's been a year, over a year now since all of that stuff. You know? And it's like awful because other people, YouTubers, get in drama all the time, say things stupid all the time, and it goes away, right? Like, what's that girl, the Dragon Girl? She's always saying stupid things, you know? Or the Trisha Paytas girl, like, but it just goes away. You know, it's people will talk about it for a couple of days and then it's gone. It's like, oh, wow. And they continue to do and say things that are just dumb, you know, and it's sad. Yeah, I would like to try the Blendiful. You heard they liquidated a lot of the Tati Beauty stock because of the lawsuit? Okay, well, I know that on Twitter, people are buying her stuff, buying her eyeshadow palette and buying the Blendiful. So I'm assuming she's still got like the stock, like it's still there. You're able to buy it. I just wonder how much is there, right? Cosmic, you really like your Blendiful? Oh man, I really want one of those. Andrea, you got it and you like it. The downfall is that it's a pain in the butt to clean in between uses. Yep. Binary people are unpredictable. But yeah, isn't that called being human, right? Yeah, Nikita, that's her name. Cosmic says she uses laundry soap to wash hers and it cleans up really well. Nikita Dragon, yeah, a piece of work, that's for sure. All you can say is thank God the internet wasn't around when I was young and stupid. Carol, same with me, you know? Same with me. Oh my God, the stupid things that I said and did in my 20s and in my 30s and my God, especially my teenage years. You know, like, thank God the internet wasn't around. Holy cow, I don't know. I wouldn't have a friend to my name probably. You know what I mean? And I just think that she made some bad decisions. I think that she trusted the wrong people. Because, I mean, up until then, there was never any drama from this woman. And for somebody to be on YouTube for 10 years and not take one sponsorship because she wanted to do it all on her own, because she wanted everything to be honest. She didn't want anyone to turn around and say, oh, the reason why you said you like this is because they paid you. Do you know what I mean? Like for 10 years. And then this happens with James Charles and stuff and Jeffree Star and, you know, and it's like never ending, that the amount of hate that you read that people write about her, it's like really, you know, and then you go look at some people that they follow and I'm like, okay, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if it's just a bunch of kids as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, is it a lot of kids posting this stuff? All that hate. Okay, I'm taking like that dark matte orange. Hi, baby. He just opened the door and then he left. So, we're going orange today. They would still be talking about it, right? You know, like there's so many things that we did back in the 80s and the 90s that is like a, you know, don't do it today because it's wrong. You know, and there's things that we didn't know was wrong because the conversation wasn't had back then. You know, but, you know, you grow and you learn and, you know, conversations, there wasn't a lot of conversating back then about a lot of things. You know what I mean? So if you did and said something sometimes, it wasn't because you're, you know, being an ass. It was because you didn't know, right? Tati never showed off her wealth on her channel while, yeah, JS flaunts at every opportunity. You know, and that's what I was reading on. Peter Mon had said that she was money hungry. And I'm like, really? That's one thing I wouldn't call her, would be money hungry. I mean, she's a businesswoman. She wanted her business to thrive, obviously, right? That's why you start a business. But money hungry, I think if she were money hungry, then she would have collabed with company after company in the last 10 years, you know? And like that whole court case, people are making assumptions and stuff like that, but how about you wait until they come up with their side? Because I would imagine if there had to be contracts, right? So, and if it's a legal binding contract, and this is exactly what was said, then yeah, okay, I guess they're in the wrong, you know what I mean? But where's the legal, you know, I want to see the legal contract saying that he was supposed to get all of this and that and whatever, right? Because right now, all it's doing is just, you know, making her look bad. JS had product okay, and JC, it's because she's a woman and has a great product, but it's who's got the bigger toys in the sandbox. Seriously, the sandbox is big enough for everybody, and that is so true. So true, you know, it's big enough for everybody, right? There's so many YouTubers out there coming out with their own brands and stuff like that. It's big enough for everybody. Even what's her name? What's her name? Oh my Lord. Jaclyn Hill, you know, that issue with the lipsticks, right? I mean, yeah, it was kind of sad that that happened. And, you know, she obviously didn't put her time in to double check everything, thought everything was going to be good. It was her first time around and stuff. But I mean, she went through hell about that, and people are still, you know, throwing it in her face. I'm sure she grew from it and learned from it. You know what I mean? But for the death threats that she had, and it's just ridiculous, you know, over lipsticks. I mean, she refunded everybody from what I know. There might be some people still waiting for a refund. I don't know, but, you know, it was a learning experience, and I think that she learned a big lesson there was, you know, you really got to be hands-on, right? And hopefully, you know, she comes back from it, which I think she did with the highlights and stuff. But Dang, man. She's still living through that horror, you know? Like, you go on her Twitter and people are still saying stuff about the hairy lipsticks. It's like, okay, it happened. Let her pick herself back up and fix it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to hold that against her now for the rest of her life, that she made a bad business decision. Over vitamins, I'm not using Halo as an umbrella company. I don't understand why, though. The lawsuit is pretty serious, though. Yeah. I'm waiting to see. Like, I'm waiting to see what the other side says. Like, what Tati comes back and says. There could be 15 stories. Out of all the stories, there will be some truth. Let's hear all the stories before we make judgments, right? And that's why, like, I want to know what the whole story is. You know, theirs, his, and the truth kind of thing. I want to know what the judge has to say. Like, will he throw it out in court? You know, and it's just, when you see it on social media, you see a lot of people making judgments. Oh, well, this proves it then. She was scamming all along. She was a bad person all along. I'm like, how does that prove anything? That's just one person, you know? I want to see what they're going to come out and say, how it all ends up. And yeah, it's only makeup. You're right, Cosmic. It's only makeup. So true. That's why she has employees if they haven't received their money back and fix it. You know, like, we're all human. Everyone makes mistakes, right? And I think some of these YouTubers, now some of them I don't think have a heart at all. Honestly, I don't think they have a heart at all. You know, they're just bad people, and people like bad people, you know? But I think Jaclyn Hill, I think she has a heart. Laura Lee went through it. I think she's got a big heart. I like watching her, you know? And same with Tati. I think that they care, you know, and I think Tati cares, and that's why she hasn't been on YouTube, because she cares, because all the hateful comments and stuff like that really hurts and gets to her, you know? I mean, then you got like Trish Paytas who don't care. You know, like, there's hate thrown at her all the time, and she's like, whatever. Tomorrow I'm going to come out and I'm going to piss off somebody else, right? But I don't know. They're all human. And, you know, same with Shane Dawson. He made some crappy moves when he was younger. But it is a beauty community too, you know. And some of them are cutthroat. You're so happy I didn't sell the palette? I don't know what kind of look I got going. I don't even know if it makes sense. Does it make sense? I don't even know. I was going to tag Tati, but I don't think it looks that great. Most of us are human, not that sure, not about JS though. Sometimes I feel for him, I'll be honest. Sometimes I feel for him. Because I remember what it was like. I can imagine what it was like for him growing up and when he was in his teen years and in his 20 years, because he was so different, you know. I sometimes I don't know, I feel for him, I do, because he was bullied and beaten, and I think that stays with a person, and I think that's sometimes why he's got that defiant attitude, you know. It's like, it's his defense mechanism. I mean, yeah, he's probably done some things that he regrets, and said some stupid things in his past that he regrets. But, you know, and one of the things is like, people have personalities. These bigger YouTubers have a different personality sometimes on YouTube. You know, I'm exactly who I am, the biggest goof wingnut you can see. But we don't really know them as a person, you know, outside of what we see, right? It realistically could just be all backstabbing lies, too. It's all about the money. Misery loves company. Sad but true. That's true. And they say that, you know, whenever there's drama happening and somebody's selling a product, they sell more with drama than they do without it, you know? Thank you, Carol. And he's being backstabbed for JS, who's supposed to be his best friends, right? Or am I wrong? I don't know about that, Carol. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. The hateful comments are horrible and disgusting, right? I completely agree, Mary. People feel like they can stay and do stuff online that are I can't say it, Mary. Reprehensible. Reprehensible. I said it. Yes, darling.
How long until they're leaving?
Not until 8 o'clock. Why?
Just wondering.
What do you need?
I was gonna make some food, but I kind of don't want to because I'm back there.
Well, okay, give mommy a second. I'll be off here and I'll go make you some food, okay? Savannah wants food. You don't feel for him. Some people use their past to learn and grow. That's true. The things that have come out in the insider articles are really serious accusations and not from his past. Okay, I don't know anything about that, Cosmic. So I can't comment on it because I don't know exactly what those articles were and what they said, you know? And like sometimes I wonder if even, say, Trisha Paytas, right? She shows herself to be this person, but in real life, is she, you know, really as kind of arrogant and I'm going to do this for shock value? You know, is she the same person in real life that she shows herself to be on YouTube? Do you know? I don't know. I think sometimes y'all just need a big nap. I'm going to use a mascara. I'm going to put on my Dior Show. I like this one. It's the Dior Show Iconic Overcurl. If you see it on Facebook pages for sale, it's a really, really nice one. But make sure it's the Overcurl one. I really, really like this one. Right on. You know, sometimes I think that the drama channels might even kind of make it worse for some people as well, you know? Because, you know, a lot of people believe what those people say, right? And if, you know, you want to take someone down, those drama channels have a lot of, you know, effect with them. YouTube is a stage. Yep. You're right. Oh my God. I was reading on Twitter. You know, when you go on Twitter and they have these ads. God, what was it? What do you call that? Auto-tune? Is it called auto-tune when people do things with their pictures? Something tune. Anyway, it was showing like 30 different pictures that people shouldn't have did the tuning with, right? Because everyone knew it was a lie. And it was all these Instagrammers and YouTubers and stuff like that who fixed their pictures to make them look like they had a skinnier waist or bigger boobs or this chiseled face, right? It was freaking ridiculous. You know, them compared to what they really look like. I was like, wow, man. You know, and it's sad because some of these people are being followed by young teenagers and, you know, women in their early 20s who look up to some of these people and they think that they need to look like these people, you know, like they're not normal if they don't look like it. It's heartbreaking, you know? Take a long nap or take a long, hard look at how they behave, right, Carol? The articles are all about the accusations of SA, physical violence, and paying people off to stay quiet. So, has any of it been brought to, like, the police? Was he ever charged or anything? Because I know, like, a while ago there were some things and he came out and kind of debunked it. But then again, you just don't know who to believe. You know what I mean? It's like when you're a celebrity like that, you know, he could be a really bad person or he could be a really nice person, but a lot of people hate him and he can have enemies, so they come out with all kinds of stuff. Or maybe he did it all. You know what I mean? It's like, I think one of those things where, for me personally, I don't want to judge you unless I personally meet you, you know, and I actually can form something with you to get my own understanding of who I think you are. You know, like I might meet, and I think Tati's a good person. I think Jen Love is a beautiful person. But what if I meet them and they're really nasty? Do you know? Or what if, like Trisha Paytas, who I think is a little bit wonkers, I meet her and she's really, really nice. You know, it's like, I guess sometimes until you meet somebody personally, what, you know, what's truth and what isn't. And there's always that fine line. So sometimes there's some things that I just take it with a grain of salt. Especially now everyone is at home watching YouTube and social media. Oh, that's true. Oh my goodness. And that some people are like, who's got time to go back through all of Tati's tweets or, you know, the big YouTubers' tweets from 10 years ago to try to find nasty things that they might have said that maybe wasn't offensive 10 years ago, but could be now. Like, there are some people who do that. That's insane, right? Who's got time for that? That's a little bit overboard. Facetune. Yes, that's what it's called. Facetuning. Do you remember if you watched that, oh my goodness, Jeffree Star, the Shane Dawson, in one of their videos, what's Morgan, the sister, had said how she was made to feel not so great about herself when she went to an event because she didn't get like plastic surgery and Botox and all of that, you know, and these people are all like under 20. I can't imagine what it's like. They say LA is like the most fake, cutthroat place to live. I just can't imagine. Like, I have 2 daughters, you know, I couldn't imagine my kids coming home and saying at the age of 16, well, I need a nose job or, you know, Botox at 16 to look like the other Instagrammers and YouTubers. That's a little bit nuts, right? Whatever happened to growing old gracefully sometimes, you know? Like, not that there's anything wrong with that, especially if you're older and you want to get it done, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you're 15 and 16, I think that's a little bit too crazy. You know, like, wait until, you know, at least you're in your 30s before you decide to do some stuff. All I can think of sometimes when I see stuff like that is, remember Daryl Hannah and Meg Ryan? Oh my God, they were gorgeous, and they completely messed up their face. All right, Dior, mascara is on. Okay, where are we at here? Auto-tune makes people sound lyrical. So, yeah, and then, you know, when you see them, like some of those people who, you know, have been really botched, go on, like, talk shows and stuff like that, and when they laugh, nothing moves. Like, is it Kris Jenner? Like, nothing moves on her face. You can't tell if she's sad or happy or crying or anything. It's a little bit crazy. Or you actually admit to doing something inappropriate that you have remorse for. I don't know. I need personal like you. Oh, thanks, Carol. People behave differently depending on the situation. We are different in our actions. If we meet friend or foe, we will behave accordingly. If someone is horrible to me, then yes, you would be a B. Yep, exactly right, Mary. So true. And scary because people actually are. Yeah. What's the word? Damn, they stalk people like to try to find people online. Like where they are. Oh, I don't know. Hi, Sabrina. Same with the girl from Dirty Dancing. Yes. You almost forgot you had to put the dishes on to wash if you want plates for dinner. Yeah, she was already pretty, right? The girl from Dirty Dancing. Exactly. You know, and because I know like Daryl Hannah and Meg Ryan and some of those, you know, famous actresses in the 80s. They thought if they went and got this work done, it would get them more work, but it didn't. You know, you notice that the moment they did all of that to their face and totally ruined it, they didn't get any more work. And the ones who didn't continued. You know, like Julia Roberts and, oh my God, what's that other lady's name? She's in her 70s and she looks absolutely divine. She's English. I think the Queen even made her a lady. Oh my God, she looks stunning. What is her name? I can't remember, but she looks absolutely stunning. They lost their identity. Yeah. Yes, Helen Mirren. That's right. She looks so good for her age. She's like in her 70s. She looks freaking fabulous. Now, I don't know if she's had any work done, but if she did, it had to be very little because it doesn't look like she's, because usually you can tell when they've had work done, like Kris Jenner. But man, that girl is rocking for her age. Same thing as Tina Turner. I don't think she's had any work done, and she looks fabulous, right? I mean, there's Cher. She's had a lot of work done. You can tell it. She looks good, but you can tell that she's had work done, right? But some of these people who decided to go the natural route, especially actresses, they're still working. Whereas the ones who went and got these jobs done are not. Yeah, she don't care. She's just beautiful. Yeah, she's stunning. Oh my goodness. And Sean Connery passed away. Ah, I love Sean Connery. You Indians are beautiful like Cher. Yeah, Cher is stunning. She is stunning. Even with all the work done, Cher is stunning. Cher is a happening woman. Well, she's on what, close to 70 or something like that. I mean, I'd love to have her vibe when I'm her age, that's for sure. Good work is fine. You still love Dolly and Cher, but they are different. Yes. Right, they owned it and weren't quiet about it. That is acceptable. Exactly, Mary. Exactly. But I mean, like, there's almost like a difference between the work that they had done, and they did own it. They came out and said they had it, and they went on with their careers. But then there's the ones that really had it done and kind of botched their face. You know what I'm saying? So I think if it was like a little bit at a time, like they've had a lot of work done, Cher and Dolly, but it wasn't all at once kind of thing, I believe. But then there are some who hide it, yeah, and say they didn't have any work done, and you're like, girl, you didn't have that nose last week. But oh, I love Dolly. Dolly is fabulous. She's fabulous. But see, and they did it when they were in their 30s and their 40s, right? But I can't imagine a 16-year-old child, like my kids at 16 or 15 or even 13, coming to me and saying, I want a nose job. And I'd be like, hell no, I don't think so. And some parents are cool with that, right? I mean, unless something was really bad with their nose, they were in an accident or something like that. But I think that's a little bit nuts to say yes to your teenagers to go and get plastic surgery done. It's like a tattoo. Yeah, I never had a tattoo. Went to go get one, but my brother stopped it. Funny times. Okay. Well, ladies, I'm so happy you came on. It wasn't planned. I didn't know if anyone was going to show up. I was just going to put on some makeup, have a little chat. I really wanted to play with Tati today, just to, show some support, right? And, I want to wait until everything comes out and, until the judge goes through everything, kind of before I make judgments. And business is business, too, I think business is different from the actual person. And I always thought Tati had a heart, and I still think she has a heart. But then everybody's different. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinion about these people as well. We don't have to like the same people, right? As long as we respect each other's opinions, that's really all that matters. You guys might like pickles and olives, and I don't. But I don't think that makes us bad or good if we don't like the same thing, right? If you're going to go do it, you might as well just own it. That's right. Your reply is dry. Put it on your wall for a year. If you still love it, then go for it. That's a good analogy, Carol. More drama equals more money. Yes. It was a fun chat. You've been busy. It was nice to take a break and see that you were live. Oh, awesome, Mary. It was nice to see you too. Mary's got a channel, everybody. And so does Sabrina. If you guys didn't know, Sabrina just started her channel as well. Check her out. You told your son that next thing he's got his whole back done. That worked. That next thing he's got his whole back done. That worked out. Okay. I don't know if anyone else here has a channel. I know Mary does and Sabrina does. I don't know if anyone else on the chat does. So, yeah, check Mary Moods and Makeup out. And Sabrina, I don't know if she's still there or not. Sabrina's Unboxing and More. Sabrina just started her channel like last week, so check them out. And Cosmic Slice, yes, you're working on it. That's awesome. You just got to make it. That's it. Just start with the first video and just go from there. You know, it's not, you're never going to think it's perfect because you're the one who made it, but other people will be like, this is great, right? Like all of my videos, I don't like them. Some I post, some I don't. But that's just the way we are. Carol's in hiding. Okay, ladies, I'll see you throughout the week. Hopefully we get some mail. And oh my God, pray to God we get the Natasha Denona palette. That's all I got to say. I want the Natasha Denona palette. Oh boy. You're welcome, Andrea. Have a great week, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye.